Welcome to the Andrea and Stacy show.
I'm Andrea.
I'm Stacy.
I was about to just go into a whole chorus of Jeepers Creepers.
I was wondering.
I was like I forgot what we were doing. You guys want to hear that? Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? I know.
You're welcome.
I bet I can narrow it down to a state. Okay, I'm just gonna drink my Canada
That's what
Dry.
I'm drinking.
I'm just gonna sip on it.
But I like this little coffee mug. Life is good.
Life is so good.
So I had family down last week from Ohio. Got to visit with them for a while. That was nice. And then they were here about a week.
Out-of-staters.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're here for a week. They're gone from home for like weeks.
Yeah.
Traveling in an RV.
Yeah. They're headed to
personalized RV.
Yeah, they were headed to Texas. I don't know if how long they stayed there to see family, and then California.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll come back this way, provided New Mexico allows them to the state.
Right. Like 2 states in the country shut down in New Mexico. That governor's vying for a position on Biden's cabinet. She was one of the people that he was going to consider for vice president. And so now she's pulling for a cabinet position. I think it's like one of those, like, you're trying to break up with somebody, but you just keep giving them false hope. But she's got nothing. Everyone hates her. So why would you bring that onto your cat? Like,
I don't know.
Don't know. It's all politics.
We've been fortunate in Oklahoma. I'll say it again. With all of that mess, we haven't totally run out of anything. Mm-hmm. There was a few days there that everybody panic bought toilet paper and stuff, but you just went to another store and got it.
Yeah, but it's not because no one had toilet paper or didn't have toilet paper at home. It's just like an off hunting season.
Yeah, we had nothing else to do but go.
If we would have they would have gone buy tags to hunt toilet paper. They'd have done it.
Yeah, it was just fun because everybody would post who was out and who had it. And,
yeah, it was really.
We never ran out. We had plenty.
Because in Oklahoma, secretly, we're all like preppers to some level.
You're right. I mean, if you don't have it, your neighbor does, and nobody minds sharing, so.
No, and like we all don't know how to get those plastic things open down at the 7-Eleven.
That's right.
We don't actually really have a 7-Eleven here.
We don't.
I was just joking about stealing. One time my grandpa found a giant roll of, I think I've told this story, but since I already did it, I'll do it again. I try to get it in before 4 minutes in so everybody can see it. The, giant rolls of toilet paper.
Yes.
My grandpa, who loves to find stuff on the side of the road, brought one home, and he was like, "Yep, found some toilet paper. Only got run over once." And I had like a thing like through the middle of it. Don't think they didn't use every sheet of that 1-ply convenience store industrial toilet paper roll, because they did.
Oh my goodness,
they did.
Gail told me that she went to Aldi's and she had tried to go to another store, Homeland or something, the power went out. Mm-hmm. So she had to leave there. So she went home, and then she went back, and she went to Aldi's, and she was shopping, and a lady that worked there came up to her and said, "I'm sorry, but we can only take cash, just letting you know."
Oh, because the cards machine tightened.
Because our power went out again this weekend, citywide.
Yeah.
And at different times, but citywide. And then she said she ran into a lady who had been there when the doors opened to buy this certain champagne that Aldi's has. It's like peach and orange. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
It has all these flavors in it, Gail was saying. She didn't know the name of it. But Aldi's won't sell alcohol till after 1 o'clock on Sunday. So they all had to go there was tons of people in there. They all had to go put it back on the shelf and leave. So they all came back, and this woman was like, got her champagne, but she didn't have cash. So apparently this is like
alas, it was not meant to be.
Yeah. So I guess the champagne that I don't know the exact flavor of or the name, Aldi's put out, and when it's gone, it's gone. That's it. So it's like the new hot champagne to have for New Year's.
Nice.
You know, with your 9 or less people in your home. Right. My eyes won't stop watering.
There's one country church, which shall remain nameless, has been running Facebook ads about bring your family and your favorite dish for the community Thanksgiving thing.
I like how here in the newspaper you'd see pictures of, I'm randomly going to say a ribbon cutting. That's probably not right. And everybody's like, you know, kind of far apart. And now everybody's like,
Get her. Can we stand in front of them?
So, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
We don't. So, remember the news reporters tried so hard?
Yeah.
Like,
I would laugh because during the football games, I didn't watch much football this weekend, but I didn't pay attention to the sideline. I think now they just have like mic and they talk directly into the camera, but they would hand them a mic, you know, because they weren't really prepared. So
we did good as a state, y'all. We played the game as long as we cared to.
Yeah. Sort of like when all your little nieces and nephews come over and want you to play Barbies or cars and you're willing to do that, but they think it's for the rest of your life and you know it's only for the next 5 minutes until Barbie gets mad and leaves. Yeah. So
it's actually like me on every game of Monopoly.
Yeah, I don't care Monopoly.
I'm like, we're going to play, but we're not going to use hotels and houses. We're not going to do the go to jail thing. And let's not read the cards.
Yeah. The only games I really like to play, Sparkle. I like that a lot. I like Spoons and Uno Attack.
I don't think I've played Uno Attack, but I like the attack part.
Yeah. It's a little machine, and when you have to, you push the button. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun with that.
I like dominoes.
I do like dominoes, too.
I like Jenga.
I don't like Jenga. It makes me too nervous.
I love, like, the word games. Like, the board games that have, like, Boulder Dash or, like, other things. And, I looked for our Clue.
Yes. No luck?
It wasn't on the shelves at Walmart. I could order a special edition. I don't think it's really that hard to find. I think it's just going to have to be, I have to find it and order it.
You know, I think we might.
Because I wanted the original edition. I didn't want the new thing.
I looked in my games to make sure I didn't have it, and we don't. I think I took all the things and made something out of them. I'm bad about that. After we don't play a board game a long time, I
crafted.
Yeah. But I will put it on Allison's list because she goes to all the Goodwills and Salvation Armies, and I bet they'll have it.
I'm about to see what's up with Salvation Army.
Yeah, they're weird.
Did an article on them. I don't understand. I read the history of all of it and everything. I don't understand what it is exactly. Is it a charity? Is it a church? I don't know. I've got to find out more. I have to get my questions answered and settled.
I thought they were military. They are an army.
Lord. I can't think of Salvation Army without thinking Guys and Dolls, the best musical ever. Thank you, Frank Sinatra and Marlon Brando. People that haven't seen it, Google it or something, maybe.
What is that song? March?
No,
I was thinking.
I was sorry, I was on Guys and Dolls.
Yeah, I know, I went backwards. Onward, marching Christian soldiers.
Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war.
And we had to stomp
with the cross of Jesus. Right? I don't know. That might be completely wrong with the wrong tune.
Oh my goodness, I just had some flashbacks.
We're going to not do this now.
You just have to hit it right away.
much to like songs when we were in church. We had a great call to reach the deaf back in the 80s.
I think that's probably when some psychologist or doctor said kids learn better with motions.
Yeah.
Rainbow, I'm a rainbow, happy as can be. And the Noah's Ark one.
Hosanna.
Is that the one that there was like the boys would sing and the girls would sing?
Ooh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I just know. That was like terrifying to me. Like, do you know when you have a part and you're supposed to come in there? Yeah. I can never get anything down. Remembering which part was mine and someone else. No.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Praise ye the Lord.
Praise ye the Lord.
What terrified me is when you have the hymn book and you're singing 129, Jesus hold my hand, whatever it is. And I'm reading the words because that's what they said, turn to this page and do this. And then all of a sudden, and it's like, Jesus hold my hand. And then I go to sing the next part and then randomly people from around and behind you are like, Jesus. And then they start doing the
hold my hand, hold my hand.
I'm out. If you guys can't follow it, quit getting fancy. Lord, help us all. In other news, can we pull ourselves back from this one?
I can talk about my next
Let's just change the subject.
Yeah.
Okay.
I started a bullseye quilt that I didn't bring any samples of, but it's a raw edge bullseye quilt. I'm doing 9-inch squares, and then I've cut 8-inch circles, 6-inch circles.
Circles scare me.
And then, I found a flower pot that was 8 inches.
You have to sew the circle?
Yeah, but it's not like what you think. Because I don't know, I didn't read instructions. I just saw one and decided to do it. So this is what I did.
Hot glue going to be involved in this?
That's what it was. Don't tell anybody.
Okay.
So this pot had flowers in it, so I had to transplant the flowers real quick and wash the pot. Then I put it on the fabric and just cut around it. I didn't even draw a circle. And I cut 4 or 5 at a time. And then I got my blocks, my squares were cut. So I have this glue that's water soluble for fabric. So I glued them on in the center-ish. And then I stitched around them.
Smart.
And now I'm gluing the second one on. And I cut the back out because there'll be so many layers because there's 3 circles. And then I'll stitch around it, cut that back out, stitch around the top. And I'll leave that because if I cut a hole in it, then my quilt would just... So wish me luck because I may get carried away.
I think it's going to be awesome.
And then you take that and cut it apart and trade all the parts.
Oh, wow.
So it's all mixed up, and then you sew it back together.
Wow.
So
that'll be cool.
I think so.
That'll be really cool.
Yeah.
I think that one's
and the edge stays raw.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I saw one, somebody brought one in the quilt shop, and I was like, I need to do that.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
Now, they use scraps, and the scrappier it is, the cooler it is. Mm-hmm. Their only rule was to have gray background. Okay. That Quilt Guild did it, and they all traded.
Oh, so they could tie it all together with something.
Yeah, it looked really cool.
Very cool. Yeah. I like those ideas and stuff.
I do too. I have about 4 quilts in the works because 2 of them are so boring to do that you don't want to just sit there for hours. So that's why I have a couple things going.
Yeah. You can do that when you have a really good show or movie to watch it, and it's just that would be good. I don't know if I've started anything exciting or new in a while. Just kind of in a routine. It's a good groove, I guess.
Your job's still pretty new.
Yeah.
Or your service. Yeah.
Great women in news. We don't want to go there.
I know.
I've done a new news industry, no service whatsoever.
Well, people are clear that we're not sisters anymore.
This is true.
That took a conversation at a senator's come and meet greet thing.
State representative.
State representative.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
We do a lot of things under false pretenses.
We talked to him. He's a nice guy. But that's not why we were there.
I still think we should be like the ones that we should go. You can do YouTube Live. I just saw the button.
Yeah.
So you have a good laptop.
Yeah, I do.
We should unofficially during the Christmas parade if they have it.
Oh, we can do it on our phone.
Yeah, we're gonna sit down there and we're gonna do it.
Yeah. That'll be like December 4th or 6th or something. It's usually pretty early.
Well,
they've got the angels on the lights.
That's fine.
I think I sent you that information.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Christmas parade?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For the chamber to, for you to buy in if you're a chamber member to be a part to sponsor it. I think they have the date of the parade on that paperwork.
Okay. I'll have to look.
Buy Chickasha.
Mm-hmm.
Shop Chickasha, sell Chickasha.
I did an article on that.
It started today.
Yeah.
We aren't participating. It was
that's chaos though.
A few $100s to participate.
Yeah. And think of all the tickets you guys would be handing out in one purchase.
Yeah. It's only up to so many 10 is it
100 tickets.
100 tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would
a
run out
of 100 tickets.
Yeah.
For every.
Today I did not to get in business talk too much, but today I personally did 3 sales over $400. So
yeah.
And Friday I did one
$10 a ticket. 10 tickets would be for every $100.
Mm-hmm.
So you would go through 100 tickets for every $1,000, right?
Yeah. We're up there with a local parts house on
the
turnaround.
And that's per purchase for individual.
Yeah.
So I could be leaving your store with hundreds of tickets in my hands.
Yeah.
And that would really pad it. When I think the goal is to get it to the small retail shops and stuff. So
well, they're giving $10,000 away or something.
Yeah.
So
a $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 gift certificate
something like that. Yeah.
But my question was, I was never clear. Maybe I just didn't find the right information or read the whole thing. That that gift certificate, is it for Chickasha bucks and you only spend it in the stores that participated?
That's the way I assume. Well, yeah. That's what I took it as, is that you have to spend it locally.
At the stores that participate.
I think so.
Yeah. I'm not
That's
sure.
how they get their buyback in.
Yeah. And see, then you guys could really get cut through the ringer with that.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, because we're going to give it away, but they're not going to come back to us to spend $10,000.
Well, my thought was, what if they did?
Yeah.
How would you recoup that money? I would assume the chamber reimburses you for every gift certificate dollar.
Yeah. They would have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gift certificates that they purchased from us. That's, and then they spent them in the store, except mine. My dog chewed it up, and I just let Gail have the $20. The one out of the stack of them I won, she chewed that one up. It's okay. Meow. Kitty, kitty. Hi.
Yeah. I have a no-nonsense cat. Her name is Kitty Kitty. She got her name because she had no name, and then I took her to get vetted because I thought this cat's going to stick around because she was actually born in my pantry on Mother's Day, and then the mom cat died, so I took care of her. And then the vet put her name in as Kitty Kitty, and then that was her name.
I like it.
Yeah, it suits her. She knows it.
Steven forgotten that suits them too. My 2 cats.
Yeah, Steve is still a really pretty cat.
Man, getting prettier the more winter comes on.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those thick, dense furred cats, I think. Pretty. His coloring's really vivid.
Yeah. So weird for them to be related.
Man, we've got a lot of animals in our lives.
We really do. I'm surprised the chickens are still alive.
Some might actually be termed as livestock. We don't know.
Yeah. Oh.
Some of these chickens on our block, I'm not going to say who, have become obnoxiously noisy around like 5:36 in the morning.
Oh, no. Is that because the sun is coming up?
Well, no, because I think the time changed. Like, normally the sun would be shining. They're hungry.
Oh.
So they, like, go on and on and on and on and on until someone goes out there and, like, gives them grain.
Yeah.
That stupid
Yeah.
time change.
Yeah, it affected the cats and the dog. Totally screwed them up.
So weird.
I don't appreciate it at all. No. The time change.
Why am I holding my hand like this?
Does it feel good?
I don't know. It's like subconsciously I keep seeing movement on there and I'm like, what is it? And then I'm like, oh, my hand.
Oh.
Weird.
I tell you, I think I'm getting ripped off at the nail place.
No.
Okay. I go to get my nails done and I just want shellac on them.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever that stuff's called. You know, not shellac.
That gel stuff.
The gel stuff. And because my nails are this long. Well, I had one broke and they had to put a tip on so it would match the others. I was fine with that, whatever. And that was $45. Well, I waited 2 weeks because they were fine and went back Saturday morning to get them done. And a fill is $25. And she charged me $35, which is only $10 less than a full set. And I never even got a full set. I just got...
Yeah.
It should have just been the top stuff plus a tip. Because I'll pay for the tip. I don't care. But I paid for a full set. And now I'm paying for a fill. And I keep... I don't know. It's not hurting me. And I know they had to be closed for a long time. So I don't mind doing it. But I wish they would just say their prices are not what's on the...
Yeah. That's what they need to do is either update their prices or be clear
about it. Or they think I'm stupid and not, you know.
Yeah.
Because next time I get them filled, I'll be like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think it's $25.
Yeah.
Because who pays?
That's what I do. I go in there and I'm like, so this is this much?
Yeah.
And then they're always like, do you want? And I'm like, how much is that?
Like, yeah, because where you can have $100 racked up in there. They always say, you want pedicure too? No.
I get freaked out people touching me.
You do. I don't mind a pedicure. In fact, I think that's one of the things I'm going to get Turner for Christmas because he enjoys that so much. He needs it.
Men are the ones that actually need pedicures more than women. Women, yeah, I get it, getting your toes done and everything. I mean, it's nice. Whoever wants it, fine. But really, men should be like regular customers. Teens should be.
Yeah. And they enjoy it more than
he
women
likes it,
do, I think.
But the smell of the nail stuff gets to him when he's in there, and so he can't really sit in there for very long. I told him he needs to go to one of the ones that's not just like the walk-in ones, like because I know there's some people that you do appointment.
Yes, that would be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in the building I'm at. I think Wendy does feet. But that might be even more awkward, just him and her in there.
Or he can keep clipping his toenails over the toilet, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been there.
I'm going to get that text message. Should we bow out gracefully?
I think so. Thanks for watching. Sorry we didn't have anything like...
We're going to rewatch it just to know what we said.
I have no clue where we went with that one. Bye.
See ya.